Good morning to whoever just popped in there. I saw somebody popped into this feed here. Good Saturday morning. It was Sixwheelin pop up. I'm just running around here doing some contracts, man, on this here farm. I worked this map just a little bit, and I don't have any money sheets on it, so I had some money built up, and I bought this thing, figuring, okay, well, I'll just do a lot of fertilizing contracts on these giant fields here because 82,000 is a payoff on this field. So I thought, well, what the heck, I'll give it a shot here, see how it goes. And so far, it's going all right. I found out you can ghost through these towers as long as you're spraying, so that's a good thing. And other than that, hope you're having a good Saturday. I'll be working a number of maps today, and starting out here, and then we'll get up to eventually back up to Grizzly Mountain, home base. I'm building a farm up there, chopping down trees and building the creating the fields and all that. So that's kind of fun. Well, it is fun. It's not kind of fun. It is fun. So if you haven't already joined on the friends list there, send a friend request or subscribe or like or whatever you want to do there, or just chill out. That's cool too. I hope you're having a good day. Reaper, how you doing, buddy? I just now see oh, it's three in the afternoon there. Okay. How you doing, buddy? I just now see so hang on, I gotta turn this volume down on there you go. All right. So you're up and at 'em. I saw you were up late last night watching the Cowboy stream. I woke up to go to the can, man, and then I ended up watching that, and then I got all awake and ended up, heck, I didn't go back to bed till pretty late. But heck, your day is almost getting into the evening there, huh? Well, no, you're middle afternoon. Yeah, good to see you, man. I thought, um, I don't know how I'm going to do today. I'm probably going to be napping off and on today because I was up most of the night. Yeah, I appreciate you jumping in there, man. It's good to see you here. I'm just doing the contracts here. I guess you probably heard me. I just got away from the money cheats. I use on Grizzly Mountain. I use that little hack on that pallet tie down strap thing somebody rigged up. It's supposed to be for pallets, fertilizer pallets and stuff that they had come out with, but it works on those logs, you know. So I use it until they come out with a good log fork for the wheel loader. And then I'll go back to, excuse me, using those the way you're supposed to. In the meantime, I'm using that hack, but on most of these that I'm playing now, I'm not using the government subsidy sign and finding it a bit more fun trying to crawl out of the hole here and earn my way, you know, with the money. So, get a little more fun that way. But when they give me crappy tools, man, then I'm like, oh, I'm all in on the hack. I'm like, that darn log fork uh, on the wheel loaders, it was excellent, and you can get quite a bunch on 17, but it doesn't work with a hoot on 19 here. So I'm hoping they fix it because I enjoyed doing it that way. Yeah, no, exactly. Don't want to owe them nothing, man. You gonna be watching all the excuse me, the grass cutting contest today? Yeah, me too. I'm gonna check them out. I think they said 2 o'clock, if I remember right. 2 o'clock, I believe, Central Time. I have to watch it because I'm in the east side, so East Coast. So I'm an hour ahead of them. If you had $20, you wouldn't win. Oh, you bet. Oh, you bet Farmer Men that he wouldn't win. Oh, Jockey's pretty good, man. Golf cart can move some grass now. I've seen him do it. So yeah, it might surprise some people. I know everybody's betting on um, that fast farming stuff, but I'll tell you, those guys, golf cart jockey knows how to cut some grass, man. Oh, he tapped out. He's not going to do it. Oh, wow. Well, I hadn't heard that. So who's gonna play with men? Do you know? Otaster. Oh, well, that's interesting. Okay. Huh. Well, that'll be an interesting matchup. So yeah, you got a pretty good bet there, probably. Sounds like Reaper. You know, just saying. I think. Uh, oh, I think you're gonna have a pretty good bet there. Because men can't drive. He's like me. He runs into everything, man. He spend more time straightening out the tractor than getting anywhere. He cracks me up, man. I see him running into stuff all the time. But then he can sit inside the cab in that first person view better than anybody I've seen, pretty much. He knows right where that um, whatever it is he's pulling, be it a seeder or a plow or a cultivator, man. He knows right where that son of a gun is while sitting inside there. I don't know how he does it. I've been doing more of that, trying to see everything from inside the tractor. But I get I get good at some of that stuff. But once in a while, I still just don't just can't figure it out. I get nervous and I have to get the outside view. Because I don't have to go back and redo stuff. Right here, I got to figure out where in the devil. Look at my map there. Yeah, I got to see. I've been going in circles, getting a little dizzy. I got to see where I have fertilized, and that's not showing me that. Ooh, why wouldn't it show me soil composition here? Well, that stinks. Hmm. Well, I think then, well, I know I pulled up over here somewhere. I guess yeah, right over here. Boy, see the way that comes across your screen, you can't really tell until you're right up on it where the heck you've been. All right, here we go. I found the spot here. Man, that's tricky. Yeah, let's go around the perimeter here, I guess. I'll fill it in. Hard to go wrong like that. It's a wacky field, man. Oh, you go down on the map and hit X where it says needs plowing. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay, I know what you mean now. Boom. Oh, I must be one off. No, huh. Need lime. Oh, fertilizer is what I want. Hmm. There I go. Now I see. Okay. Okay. Wow, I thought I'd done more than that. I don't know. And I missed the. Holy moly. Okay. There we go. Thank you. Now I understand how to use that. That's neat. I learn something new every day on this game. That's for sure. There's so much to it. And I've been playing it for a while now. I've been playing. I started on the FS17 I guess almost a year ago. But I still learn something all the time. I knew a little bit about farming with being I'm from Kansas, so so naturally I knew a little bit, but I never did really any kind of work on a farm. My aunt had a farm. We used to mess around on it, but I never was a serious farmer of any kind. Oh, oh, that's too bad. Sorry to hear that, Reba. Yeah, that's not cool when those things happen like that, man. But what are you gonna do, you know? Our kids are kids. Yeah, that was me too. I was lived in the city. Well, yeah, I mean, I lived in the city. I didn't live on a farm. There was country all around, you know, farms all around our community on the perimeter, you know, out just out the perimeters. The way they had it, you know, you had I was in by Kansas City, so you had lots of suburbs around, and in between each city was farmland, and, you know, different farms. So that's how I was exposed to farming, but see a lot. And I had a friend who worked on a farm, on a dairy farm, so I learned how to do those milking machines and stuff. And I had friends who went and put up hay in the summertime, but I was like, no, I'm going to play ball. I didn't want to put up hay. That's hot, dirty work. Well, water has made a huge comeback on these maps. These mod maps, they love putting that doggone these water canals all around. Comes in handy when you're wanting to fill your aquatran, but if you fall asleep at the wheel like I do sometimes, I get stuck in the water. I've been known to drive off a bridge and into some water a time or two. Like this here kind of thing. I shouldn't do it this way, and I know better. Yeah, see? No, I gotta go this way. I gotta box this in here, man, because this is not gonna be good. That disaster written it all over for me. Yeah, we'll make a sweep around the perimeter here. So I don't fall in the drink here. I'm gonna be map jumping today. Reaper, I'm gonna do this contract, and then I'm gonna jump over to my Manor Farms map. I'm still just getting going on that, really. I've had trouble trying to help on other people's maps of that farm because I don't know my way around it yet too good. But I'm learning now. I'm getting a pretty good handle on most of it. I'm gonna work on that a little bit on my own farm, and then after that, I'm gonna head back to Grizzly Mountain. And I've got a lot going on up there. Yeah, they got water all over this map. All these maps, man. Really got into the water thing. All of them always have the big ocean out off the coast there, see? And I like to see this a good old Midwest farm field, man. You got a pond, you got a pond, but you have one pond. That's where you do your fishing. And everything else you're dealing with crops. Well, I just sat here and told a story, and the mic was had the mic muted. Nice. Yeah, I'll save it for another day. I swear, I just sat there. I just told a whole story, Reaper, and I'm like, I don't think anybody heard me. I'm gonna have to get another cup of coffee. I only had one cup this morning. Not as sharp as I should be. Oh, wait a minute. There was an area back here that I had missed, right? What is that, man? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, right here. Gotcha. Color this in here. 82 grand you're getting for this. I had to pay almost $250,000 for this stupid thing I'm driving. But hopefully, do a few fields, I get my money back. I've got a, I've got a pellet spreader, but I get frustrated with those sometimes because I always wind up missing a big patch, and you going back and trying to fill it all in is kind of a challenge for me. You waste a lot of fertilizer that way. Then again, like here, I'm going to wind up double spraying this son of a gun. Yeah, I guess you always end up wasting products here. That pole gonna let me through? Nope. What if I turn it on? Will it let me go through? Nope. Hmm. It's times like these I like that other, what is it, Strata? Is that the brand I'm thinking of? It's got that one that runs either pellet or liquid, and I like it for this kind of a situation because here I could just be hitting some pellets, fill this in, and not use up quite so much. Stupid tree. Pardon me, Mr. Tree. Okay. Oh my. Doggone hedges. I love Mercury Farms, man. You don't want that hedge there and that fence. You just take the chainsaw to it, man, and gone. I think you should be able to do that on all of these, man. Okay. This way. Well, I really chopped this one up, didn't I, Reaper? Ah, jeez, see? That always is disturbing. There we go. Oh, alright, now that's, takes care of that section. Alright, go in the middle. Yeah, it shouldn't take too much longer then. Back here. Oop, oop. There we go. Mhm. Yeah, no, I chopped these things up, and I guess I think it's because I think it gives me a little sense of accomplishment along the way. I knock out a section and I go, oh, okay, I'm making progress. I don't get so overwhelmed by the size of these fields, man. Thinking, oh, it's gonna take forever. At least I'm not having to like do potatoes or something. Can you imagine trying to do potatoes or sugar beets on this field, man? You would never get them harvested, man. Take days on this son of a gun. Thank you for your friend request too, Reaper. That thing was sitting in my box, and you know what? I didn't. It didn't just say Reaper. It said Reaper Not in 1981, and I'm like, I didn't know that that was yours for sure. I thought it was, so I finally figured out. I asked last night some people, and they told me that it was you. So I was a little slow on that. I didn't mean to be. Thank you for that. I uh, I get aggravated myself when it takes forever to get a friend request processed from somebody. You know, I've been trying to get DJ Goham to add me to his friend list since January, man. I guess that just ain't gonna happen. I don't know what his deal is, man. I've I've canceled them and resent them, and I wait a month and do it again. Oh man, I guess he just don't deal with that much or something. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like the old six-wheeling pop-up. I don't know. I don't know why he wouldn't. Yeah, he's on. But I see him on PS4 at night quite a bit. And I've even said to him in chat something when I see him. I mention it, and he don't fix it. So I don't know. I gave up. I just deleted the request and said, well, that's one I just won't worry about. And I'll just root for the permits, man. Yeah, I see him on there a lot. He was on last night on a number of different maps. I was just streams. I was jumping around. He jumps streams and gets in there and talks. I don't know if he's doing it from his PC. I don't know. We're on PS4, so I don't think he can get there from his. I don't think he can get in on that via PC. So I'm thinking he must be on his PS4. I see him quite a few nights. Um, Usually later in the evening, you know. So I don't know. Like I said, I ain't gonna sweat it. I just roll along. Boy, I keep messing up this edge here. Get here at a better view. The steering's off a little. Yeah, the farmers get busy. They get done, don't they? I'm glad they're closing down that Lapacha now, too. I mean, I'll tell you, that was a huge fad. It was like all of a sudden, because nobody was working it, it seemed, and then all of a sudden, while they're, I guess while everybody's waiting on the new maps, they finally went over and started playing Lapacha, and then everybody was playing Lapacha, and it's like, man, I was so tired of looking at that orange dirt, or red dirt, whatever you call it. Oh man, that was, and all flat and everything, and then uh, the people used their imaginations with that landscape tool, boy. They really drew up some fancy looking places. The Cowboys map was funny with Mount Farmit and a weasel. Boy, he's got all kind of stuff on that map. didn't even recognize the place. I worked on it a few times. I get lost. It didn't look like the regular La Pacha map. Yeah, that orange dirt, man. That's that's hard to look at for long, you know. I think they're trying to simulate like a. 'Cause I remember when I lived in the South, once used to see you see this red clay, and I think that's what they're trying to emulate there, but a little bit off on the color. It was more of a burnt. Well, they were going for a burnt orange, but it was just too bright. It wasn't dark enough. Not enough red tint to it, I guess, from the red clay I saw in the South when I lived down there. Hey, Nicholson Farm, how you doing? You up and at 'em again? My friend, he don't sleep. Nicholson Farm, I haven't seen you sleep in 2 days, I don't think. I saw you on the Aussies map, working away. You and the Weasel, you guys don't sleep, man. I didn't sleep last night either, though, because I was watching all of you. I went up to go to the bathroom, and heck, ended up staying up all night. And I was cracking up a lunatic, man. He was on last night, as you all know. Oh man, he was on fire. I was cracking up so hard. Ooh, never let that spot go. I don't think he'll hold it against me. Trying to get this contract done, Nicholson Farm. I'm doing contracts here. I don't do the government sheet thing. I just I was telling Reaper, I do the when I don't have the right tool, then like on the Grizzly Mountain, I don't have the right logging fork. So you know as well as the logging fork for the wheel loader stinks. So I use that pallet belt thing, and I haul a whole bunch of logs at once. I don't even use a trailer. I just pick them up and go. I was telling Reaper I'll do that until they fix that doggone log fork for the wheel loader. Then I'll go back to doing it the traditional way. But as far as money goes, I've been steering away from those. Oh, Fortnite? No, I don't play that. My grandson plays it. I play serious games, man. I play farming. I play football, and I've tried to learn to play that tank game. I ain't very good at it, but I can hold up a little longer than I used to. Yeah, I know that Fortnite seems to be a very popular game. I don't even know what it's about. But I guess I'll have to watch a video. I keep trying to find a game my grandson will get online and play, but he lives in Texas and I'm in Jersey. I thought I'd get him to farm, but he won't. He just wants to shoot things, man. He don't want to farm. 9 years old. Not the least bit interested in farming. I even tried to shame him into it, like, hey, you live in Texas, you got a farm, man. It didn't work. It did not work. I tried playing that Call of Duty with him. He killed me. I don't know how many times. In about a 12-minute span, I died. I don't know how many times. I'm like, well, all right, this is just a real blast, buddy. So we mutually agreed to. Well, Pop wasn't going to play Call of Duty no more. You've been trying your hand at some NFL 16 though, right? Nicholson Farm. Didn't I see you play? I saw you trying that out. The Madden Madden 16. I think I saw you playing the other day, or looking into it anyway, maybe. I used to try to play Madden online, but I couldn't find anybody to play because they don't want to. They play crazy, man. Every play, the guy, whoever you're playing, it never fails. They want to quarterback. They got the quarterback fading back like 20 yards on the snap and running all over the place. A big old lineman can't catch a scrambling quarterback that's 20 yards deep. You know, it's it's so stupid. And then they always launch a Hail Mary, and by that time your coverage is already all messed up and trying to chase around and out of position, and then just completing Hail Marys all over the place. Just like, this ain't football, man. So I stopped playing online with them. And welcome everybody that's popped in here. This is Sixwheelin Pop. I'm doing contract work here on a new, I don't know, what's the name of this place? New Bartonhausen. I don't know. I haven't played this map much, but whatever the new something, new Bartles something, I can't remember it. But anyhow, welcome to it. And trying to build up some money. I had to pay for this thing. Oop. Oh boy, I had to pay for this here fertilizer sprayer for these giant fields, and I thought, well, I'll get it. It'll pay itself off. Um, so instead of leasing it, I went ahead and bought it, and now I'm doing contracts to help pay for it. Get 82 grand on this contract once I finish, and I'm almost done with it. And I'll be map jumping today. I was telling people I'm going to go in the Manor Farm. I'm still trying to get used to that. I'm still trying to get used to these newer maps while I'm waiting on the Mercury Farm. So I love the Mercury Farm map. I got one on 17 that I still play and stream once in a while I'm waiting. And then but I like the Grizzly Mountain one too. I'll be on there today. I've got a fun thing going on there, so I got videos on there on YouTube if you want to check them out. Be sure and subscribe if you'd like. Say hello. Appreciate everybody's support. Yeah, this field's about done, and don't forget everybody to check out the Farmits versus Farmer Men and Totster 12 and DJ Goham and Howard Bot. Is that right? I believe that's his name. Seeing who can raise the most money in an hour selling grass. 2 p.m. Central, I believe, is when that's going on. So everybody be sure and check that out. And when that stuff's not going on, feel free to jump in on any one of my streams that I may have running today. And I might end up at some point. I've been usually once a day for at least a little while. I'm jumping out on Weasel Incorporated's map, giving him a hand out there, Killer Weasel. Been working with him a little bit out there every day, so you can never tell. But I know for sure I will be on those other 3 maps today. So we're going to bounce around, finish some things up on each one. Boy, I keep thinking I'm going to be done with this thing in a second, but maybe not. Am I getting close? Oh, well, more than I thought left to go here. Yeah. These fields are gigantic. They cost too much, man. $837,000 or something like that. This one costs. I'm like, get out. Once I do buy one of these big fields, I'm going to chop them up. I'm going to make several smaller fields out of them. Albeit this field here would be kind of tempting, I think, to kick out some cotton on and seeing how much money you can make with that. Cause, I mean, you usually get some pretty good money for cotton. And do one time around on the cotton on a big field like this, I bet you could make some pretty good money. Ooh. Hang on, guys. I got I'm watching the chat on my iPad, and I just got a thing here. YouTube crashed, it says here. No, would you like to contribute anonymous crash reports? I don't know, I guess. Resume watching. There you go. There, I'm back. Oh, Bortleshagen, yeah. Okay, thanks. There, yeah, I lost on my iPad, the app crashed. Uh-oh. About to run out of juice here, too. Wow. I have to fill this thing up 3 times to fertilize this field once. That's pretty big. That is a lot of fertilizer. I guess I'll have to sit down and do the math, figure out my cost versus what I made on this cotton picking thing. Maybe a waste of time here trying to do this way. But I think eventually you end up making money eventually. Because it don't help when I double spray stuff. Alright, everybody remember my spot here because I'm going to have to come back to it. You know, since I'm 162, my memory fades, so if I don't remember to come back over to this spot, you let me know. It's a good looking Saturday here on the East Coast. Hope you're having good weather where you are. I reckon there's probably some more storms brewing somewhere. We've had a very easy winter here down the shore in Jersey. Had about maybe 2 inches of snow all the winter long. Had a couple of real cold snaps that lasted a week or so at a time, but other than that, it's been a mild winter for us. As the spring looms up in a not so distant future. Well, now we gotta fill up the tank. There it goes. Couldn't get my sprayer to hold up for a minute. Put on the brakes. You know, speaking of crash, I'm going to hit the old save button here. I hadn't saved this yet this morning. Be just my luck, I'll be making that last swath down through there, and that stupid thing will quit on me. Is there a way up in here this way? Probably not. You get through the hedge here? Oh, you can. Over there. The magic hedge. Nice. Oh, that makes it a whole lot better. Otherwise, I always get stuck on that gate coming in. All right. We'll just go back out the way we came in. Wow, $10,175 to fill this thing up. This is the third tank. Wow, so over $30,000 of my 82,000 has gone to this stupid. Wow. Oh, this doesn't seem like a very profitable way to make money, though. If I gotta put out that much in, wow. Well, that'll definitely be the last tank. So you wind up what, $50,000 roughly. You're gonna make 50 grand on this, minus the fact that I just spent all the money for this machine. Back up here where I find a spot. Here we go. I know it's over on the other side, but we'll go from here. Yeah, that was alarming to learn. $30,000. Okay, back to work. Here we go. Wind down this contract. I guess 50 grand is going to be about what we clear, sort of. Once we pay this thing off, this machine off, then we expect to make about 50,000 bucks on this field. Okay, on contract. I think I'm soon going to open up my. I'm going to put my Grizzly Mountain map on a multiplayer and open it up to my people on my friends list. Come in and do some logging if you want. I'm going to. I think after today I'll be able to start doing that. I'm trying to finish the basic setup of the place, and then we can open it up and go a little nuts. I'm sitting there wondering on that grass contest they're having. Wonder if they're going to use lawnmowers or they're going to use forage harvesters to cut that grass. If I was in a competition, I think I would go. I wouldn't mess around with a mower and then have to, and have to pick it up. I think I'd go forage harvester with the big head on there, and just catch the grass and roll with it. Wonder how many trailers they can have. If some, I guess it's probably unlimited. I don't know. I'll have to tune in and find out the rules because I just don't know. Appreciate everybody popping in today. This got to be like watching paint dry, though. Not too excited. You're out. Um, we could use some entertainment here, man. They won't let us play music. So, and I guess if I sing something, that'll be well, that wouldn't be good either, probably anymore. Plus, probably get copyright issues even if you just sing something. So, I just have to listen to the tractor noise. I keep popping off there. I want to cough in y'all's ears. We are we are getting close to the end of this contract finally. Oh yay! These big fields are brutal, brutal, brutal. But pays the highest money, so probably won't be streaming from Manor Farm, but I definitely from my Manor Farm, but I'll be streaming again later from Grizzly Mountain, and so if y'all are jumping around this afternoon, you see me up there. Hope you can stop in and say, hey, watch me chop down some trees, build some fields. I've got a lot of progress there. The new mulcher we got, man, takes out the stumps and any unwanted small tree limbs and junk. It'll kill it off real easily. So that's making life a lot easier. I just picked it up late last evening and played with it just a little dab. So I figure I'm gonna make some good headway up there today. Grizzly Mountain. Me and my good little dog up there, he's a logging dog. His name's Stumpy. He's my companion up there that keeps me company while I'm doing all that cutting down of the trees. And I got 2 horses, a Pablo and a Freckles. So 4 of us been keeping busy up there. I said, I think after today I'll be able to open that map up and have some folks come in and play along on it. I'll have all the basic setup done. You know, with the way I want it to look. And I'll have people come in and test it out and see how they like it. See any changes we might want to make. My chat hasn't moved in a long time, so Reaper, if you have said anything, I apologize. I'm just not seeing it since the thing crashed. I'm not sure if I'm getting everything here or not. Oh, contract on Field 6 is finished, it says. Well, then I'm stopping because they don't penalize you for stopping right here. So we can go in and collect that contract. There we go. Field 5, 84, 995. Well, perhaps next time I'll take that contract. All right, well, that jumps us up pretty good there, $343,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, well, listen, everybody, thanks for dropping in. The contract's done. I'm going to get out of here and head to my Manor Farm map, and won't be streaming that, but Grizzly Farm this afternoon. And I'll be checking out the grass cutting contest. You all should tune in for that at 2 p.m. Central. You'll find Farmer Men and Totster 12 will be going against Howard Bot and DJ Goham, and I believe it's Lunatic and oh my God, who's representing the farmers? Lunatic and is it Killer? I'm not sure, but anyhow, the farmers are going up against them. So tune into that. That'll be fun. See who can sell the most grass in an hour, and that's going to pretty much do it for me. I want to thank you all for joining, and we'll see you this afternoon. Have a good Saturday.